So they're waiting for, let us see after this, the other teams that qualified already and what will happen for their final games.
That is very, very important. The pitch down there, the technical center coach, looks pretty nice.
Very nice.
The times you played football, there was nothing like that.
Definitely.
And the guys, by the way, were decently dressed, and that's kudos to the organizers. Really, there's a lot of effort that is being put into the smartness of players. And usually smartness, even in real life, is what defines you.
Actually, credit could go to those people who, the stakeholders, the people who invest in these girls, those people who put their own money to see that these girls can be well dressed and actually able to come. You know, like the team that from apart, that one. You see, traveling that team all the way from the northern.
St. Peter.
Yeah, I've traveled. I know all these places. Even when you reach in that place and see where these girls are coming from, but see that the people, someone endeavor to come and bring them to Nigeria and play the game. That is a credit, and thank you so much for those stakeholders in men's football.
Yeah, as I usher in Peter Tai, I'm not an atheist, but Peter Tai showed me something before he walked onto the set. It was these things that happened on social media. Someone was saying, Israel is protected by sophisticated weapons. Africa is protected by the God of Israel. Peter Tai, take on the commentary.
Welcoming you back again. It's another entertaining game. Vision up against, that is AMURIA. And yes, John Barnes Sentamu, that is something that is circulating around social media in regards to the protection of Israel. Well, they have some very good, sophisticated aerial defense system there. And Africa protected by the God of Israel. That's a good one, John Barnes. Whoever came up with that, that is the editors of social media anyway. But we do have a mouth-watering clash here. Vision all the way from Kickoff up against AMURIA. And it's a battle that will be coming up and squeezing up. We shall see how far this game will actually be yielding in just a bit. Wherever you are, wherever you're watching from, thank you very much. And also just reminding you that today is another important day politically. So possibly we shall also be linking you up to the political wing of UBC, which will also be discussing more politics, important as it is. Tomorrow will be a very important day in regards to the MPs, the newly elected MPs in Uganda. That's another function for tomorrow, but also today is another important function. We're just waiting for the hour to clock midday before the center referee does get us underway in tonight's game. For AMURIA, they'll be the ones starting off with the blues, and of course Vision donning on the whiteys tonight. Well, Vision still has a chance to progress to the next round over the Elite League. AMURIA already with 6 points. And they have a top scorer there, a lady rather by the names of Nasongo Grace. Did celebrate her birthday a few days ago and celebrated that in style, scoring a hat-trick on the night. And also today we did see another lady score a hat-trick today. Namwenge Benedict also scored a hat-trick for the Ajax Queens today. So let's wait and see how far the game will be traveling up tonight, as the two sides will be looking to get something here. The team from Kitgum, dressed in white, moving the ball from the left to the right, and of course the team from AMURIA are dressed in the blues today, moving the ball from the right to the left. It's going to be a free kick here for the Kitgum side. Free kick shall be begun quickly by the captain. That's Oyela Farida. Goalkeeper comes out very quickly, receives the ball very well there. That is Among Irene. See that ball very quickly here. Away from Among. At the midfield level, Kongai. Driving through with a lot of speed is Aringo Rukia. Well, just goes away for a throw-in here. One thing I need to tell you, inform you, is that this is a game of two sides that are very, very pacey. So you'll be seeing a lot of speed from the two sides, one from AMURIA, one from Kitgum. That's how well spread the ladies' league is here. Foul throw, seen a lot of those today. Now this time it will be Anena to get us underway. Throw in for Anena. That's another free kick here. The captain, Oyela. Most interesting thing, we do have one Oyela actually at the control room at UBC, who's actually looking at me direct whenever I mention that name. Will be looking at me all the time. Ball forward now. Here they come. That is Aringo. Goes away for a goal kick here to Vision. It's away from Achiro. Uncollected here by Adolf Chen. Stolen away perfectly. Long ball forward now. That's a very good ball if they can keep it on play. Aringo beats one. Aringo would love to cross this, which she does, but not very well. But they still have possession. Gotten away from the mix here. Game's very much open here. The AMURIA side looking a little bit heavy. Not seen a lot of their captain, Emanuela Akol. It's a little bit silent in this, but the flag goes up on Grace Nasongo, one of the top scorers of the competition. So basically for the Elite League, we have 3 top scorers already with 4 goals. Nasongo with 4, Akol Emanuela with 4, and of course for the Ajax Queens, Namwenge also with 4. Poor control there, but looking for Barbara Kui, where the ball goes for a throw in here to Vision. It's only 4 minutes of the game already played here, and game still rolling up 1-on-1. And that's the captain, Farida Oyela. Very much roving from one side to the other. She's an all-rounder, Oyela. Foul. Well, for Vision, players to look out for is none other than jersey number 9, Oyela Farida, jersey number 11, Atimango, and jersey number 10, Arach Fiona. Very, very blessed footballers in the game. Away by Akui. Poorly controlled, and goes away for a throw in here to Vision. That's Nasongo, jersey 24, Grace. 4 goals already in the competition, and a hat-trick. We're looking to increase that tally. Nasongo scored 2 beautiful goals against at St. Peter's. He's a footballer that actually plays a lot of calm and ease in front of the goal. It looks like Anyakun Pauline wins a free kick now here for Vision. Neno Paulvin Bolton was the player who fouled, but this is Nasongo. Collected calmly. Anyakun onto the wing side. The 1-2 is very poor. Easily collected by Irina Lu. Jiling. Nasongo. Now throwing here to AMURIA. Long ball by Akui. Nasongo having a problem there with the captain, Oyela Farida, but this will continue. Nasongo. It's a very poor ball from Nasongo, but he actually goes through. Among in. A lot of patches when it comes down to the shirt numbers on their jerseys. Very many of those. Another foul throw. Ooh, that's a miscue from the goalkeeper. Salum Irene. Very lucky. the ball. Free kick. Among it. And again, Emanuela doing very well here. Trying to deliver the ball forward now, intercepted yet again, but given away to Nasongo, doing very well there. And this could be dropping through, but side netting Nasongo. Irina Loom trying very much to see how far they can actually come with this. It's a long ball forward. And away there by Akui Barbara. And Akurut Irene just failed to keep the ball play. This is Emanuela, the captain, asking for protection from the other captain. So that is the part of the two captains in this one. That's a long ball and easily stolen away there by Adong Chen into the box line. The ball goes, but that will be roving away for a throw-in, sorry, goal kick rather, to Vision. A lot of intensity in this match. The ball not getting that free flow. Amuria well known for that free flow. Meanwhile, on the other side, Vision well known for the counter-attack. The pacey footballers Atimango, Arach, and Aber. Well, if they can come to check the very, very lethal footballers. Free kick now to Vision here. And that is the footballer Sylvia. Also, there's on the score sheet, already in the competition, 1 goal to her. Jilly. Emanuela again. A lot of pressure on Jilling Josephine. And Emanuela a goal. And then Polvin has to watch herself. Doesn't want to go to the book very early. Akuru Irene with a long one now. Bounces through to Irina Lu. Well, today's game, it's a battle of goalkeepers with the same name. Irene, it's Alum Irene and Among Irene here. And now free kick. Priska Bear was the player that was actually brought down. Well, if you're following this very well, you'll hear the coaches communicating. For Amuria, they'll be communicating in Ateso, and of course for the Vision, it will be Choli there. Farida Oyela will be the one to send this ball very much long here for the Vision Women Football Club, all the way from Kitgum. Farida tries to squeeze that, but not done well. Sent away there by Anyekun Pauline. Farida. The chest there from Priska Bear. I don't know if she can keep that ball on play. No, she doesn't. Well, Priska Bear together with Aneno will try very much to see if they can push the ball forward. Stolen away there by a bear. But now here they come again. Aneno. Amuria looking a little bit tense with the way they are playing the game today. Totally tense. But now they win themselves a throw in Amuria. Sorry. Atimango got an offside this time, and the referee shall be awarding that for the free kick here for Moria. And Atimango not looking very happy. Also did score in our last game just a couple of days ago, did score in that game. to be looking to score again. Timango. It's been a very good competition, really, when it comes down to the women's game. It's been very, very beautiful to follow and watch. Stolen away in the midfield. Good play by Kunihira. That's a free kick. And Kunihira looking to begin this quickly, but look at this. Timango actually telling them take the ball. That has been moved again by Emanuela. Emanuela switching long. It's dropping and it's over the bar. That's a great distance. We have seen her score from such distance, and I've seen very many goals scored from such. Emanuela looking for her 5th goal of the campaign. She's competing with her colleague Nasongo Grace. All on 4 goals. That's good skills there from Timango. Long ball it is. Looking to get something. There's a chance here for Vision. Can they score? Here comes a chance. And the West get another chance here. Good goalkeeping from among Irene. Well, trust me, the defense of Amuria was actually beaten by that switch run from Timango. Fortunately, Abel Priska could not utilize from the cross there. And now there's a free kick here to Amuria. Oh, look at this. What a West. And Aber was actually denied by the legs of Irina Kurut. That was very lucky. Well, Kurut just runs across the face, and the goalkeeper doing so well to recover. So lucky. Very, very lucky. Maybe sometimes that's where good power would be needed for that. Oyela. Oyela does well. Good play from Timango. Away by Kurut. The goalkeeper does very well. Allow Irene to move behind to receive that. Since some goalkeepers moving forward to receive the ball, and ball just goes over them for a goal. Kui. Manuela now. Ball away to Kasongo. It's away. Good play from Adongchen Lilian. Just the number 5 there, the central defender, partnering up with Chiro Recho. The one's making sure that Amuria stays at bay, 0-0 here. And again, put away for another Dongchen. A lot of sweeping from her. It could be a corner. Well, 15 minutes already played here, really. No goal scored yet. Amuria, a team that scored 8 goals in their last game yesterday but one, over St. Peter's, is still yet to score. Nasongo. That's a heavy corner. Ooh! It hits the post and goes out. Well, Nasongo was going for goal from the corner. That's surprise. Well, I did see such a goal scored in the Uganda Cup by, was it Vipers, if I'm not mistaken? Feel the wind blowing through the microphones down at the FUFA Technical Center. It's very heavy wind, and throw in here. Well, the Women Elite League, second tier to the Women Super League. Well, for the men, this would be the big league. Nasongo away. It's the beauty of the game, really. Women football is actually one thing that CAF, the body that governs the game of football in Africa, is trying to promote very much. And trust me, if you've been following the football developments in this country, Uganda, you realize that we are making progress when it comes down to the game itself, women football. And of course, these particular competitions have actually been officiated by only female officials. From the Super League to the Elite League, that's another way of promoting the official, that is the referees and the assistants also. Well, if you actually go down and realize in Uganda, we don't have very many cuff badge center referees. We have the cuff badge assistants, but when it comes down to center badge referees, there are not that many. So this is another avenue of trying to promote the referees and the assistants also. There's a free kick here to AMURIA. And Kurut Irene will be the one looking to get this ball forward.
Up, no bounce. Oh, we're going.
And a deep down away by the captain Farida Oyela. Brushed away by Aringo. Collected on the far side by Anena. Monsible could be going out for corner. That's a goal kick. Madongche. Farida. Oyela away. Collected calmly at the midfield there by Kinuhira. Manuela trying to nick that ball forward. Oh, they just can't keep the ball on play, but again, good skills there from Manuela. Well, actually, if you look at this competition, Manuela has one of the goals that can contend for the goal of the competition. If there is an award, she actually has two. Atimango on the run through now. Very pacey footballer with a good cross, and look at that for control from Kurut Irene. That's going to be a corner. Corner here. Protein. Sakui Barbara allows the ball to roll away for throwing now. Sakui. Emanuela. This is Kunehira. Steals the ball perfectly. And the midfield stolen away here, and there's a chest here for Salifa Timango. She's very clever. Unfortunately, she fails to deliver that ball forward. Well, Timango there is another footballer for the future. If her career can actually be nurtured and developed well, she's such a fine player. Representing Kitgum, so far her best in a jersey for the Vision women here. Stolen away from the legs of Nyakun. Barbara. Emanuela. Now the ball driven forward. Swept away there by Achiro. Manuela with a long range. Disappointing. AMURIA High up against Vision women. That's Manuela from AMURIA High. Farida Oyela looking to Timango, not Goten, possessed by Achiro Recho. The best of controls this time from Aber Priska, and that goes for a throw-in now to AMURIA High. Well, they'll be following this very well down in AMURIA and the other parts of Teso as they continue to watch this.
No balls. Up.
Throw in. There's a chance here for Timango. Look at her going over the bar. Like I told you, she's a very, very clever footballer. Just needs a few developments and she'll be a world star there, Timango. Then a beautiful run. Fortunately, that did not yield anything, and just went over the bar for a goal kick now to AMURIA, which is begun quickly. Farida and collected here. Kinihura rather. Brush ball now. Timango on the chest. Akurut to the rescue. The flag went up for the offside on Salifa Timango. Just like against St. Peter's, AMURIA had a very, very big task in that game there. In favor of AMURIA winning that by 8 goals, but they were made to struggle in the first 45 minutes. Now Timango, again offside. It's like the third time that she has been gotten offside at Timango. Well, a team that will be watching this game very carefully
No balls.
is the Ajax Queens. Collected well, Aringo. Stolen away at the midfield by Kunihira a while ago. Swept away by Sylvia Oleo. Currently it's the coach of Vision who's making most of the commands on the pitch. You can hear him, and the coach of AMURIA slightly quiet. Long ball forward, away by Achiro. Sylvia. Could be a throw-in. No, ball still on play. It's a loose ball through Emanuela, and they lose possession. Safety first here for Vision. It's going to be a throw. It's a long throw there by Sylvia. They could have given it away, but unfortunately for Timango, the ball just slips away for a throw-in to AMURIA. Farida. Erratic clearance, and referee has awarded a free kick. Well, that's 22, Rukia Aringo. Very pacey, by the way. Very, very pacey footballer, Rukia. Well, I want you to watch out for the captain there, Oyela Farida. Actually plays almost every position. Look at where she is right now. She's almost everywhere. An all-rounder. Akurut. Chess is on now. Here comes Nasongo. Can she? Well, she does keep that ball on play surprisingly. Sweeping ball forward. And Emanuela gives away the throw-in. Well, these two captains have actually been muscling it out. Oyela and that is Emanuela. Well, that's Emanuela for AMURIA. Farida. Away by Lilian. Now Penina Mongin with a long one, collected by Farida. You can see her, she has come from the left to the right here. So towering header by Ajiling Josephine. So would have gotten a knock there, but Farida allows the game to continue. Now stolen away. Look at this confusion. And possessed perfectly by Akurut. Timango.
Fast-footed serve.
Timango. Collected calmly. Well, the word is play safe. I don't know if they will be able to play safe. There's a play on the ground for AMURIA. It looks like Kunihira would have taken a little bit of a knock to the ribs. She's been very instrumental at the midfield here for AMURIA. And if they do lose her, then it will be a problem for them, most especially at the quarter-final level that will be coming up soon. Group C almost coming to, these are the final matches of Group C. Then Group D, the teams will be arriving possibly tomorrow as Denish Tolit, still giving the instructions. Can't believe that his side can still go through to the next round. Just joining us, Group A, we did see King of Kings together with Dynamic Jaza qualifying from Group A, and Group B, Renez together with Bunyaru Guru Girls qualified from that group. Now this is Group C, which has Ajax Queens, St. Peter's, AMURIA and Vision. As it stands, AMURIA with 6 points, Ajax Queens also with 6 points there, Vision with 3, St. Peter's with 0. On the pointers, Timango with a wasted opportunity. Well, for reporting, Group D will be reporting on Monday, which is tomorrow. Group D having Wakiso Hills, Lango Queens, She Maroons, which is basically the prison side, and of course it is Ecos Women Football Club. That is in Group D. Oh, Lango Queens, another club representing. Akurut comes in for Olio. Well, this is, I think, a problem I have when it comes down to the coaching, because Akurut, even in the game where they managed to win by 8, came in as a substitute. And, she replaces Olio Sylvia. Akurut also with about 3 goals in the competition, scored twice in that game against St. Peter's. Akurut. Rukia. Goalkeeper coming out quickly. Alumairin.
Second balls are bad.
Farida gives it away to Kunihira. Farida does well. Booted away by Amongin. So a lot of chasing here. Now here comes Atimango. He's looking to drop this, and it's away. The communication between the goalkeeper Among, and it looks like Among has picked up an injury. Emanuela. Time for that water break, like it has been always. 30th minute, we break off for the water break here. It's a afternoon game, so the conditions are not favorable, just like the first game where we play at 9. No goal yet for that lady. That is a call, Emanuela. The top scorer, one of the top scorers of the competition, as the medical team will be rushing to assess the injury to Among Irene, who is still down. You can see her, she's actually touching her foot there. Could have been stamped there. Among Irene, the goalkeeper from AMURIA. Otolit having a word with the team, most especially to one player, Atimango. The team from AMURIA High School also will take time to freshen up as they get ready to go down and play the other. The coach of AMURIA, Opam Tom, has a lot to do here. Shortly we shall be having the water break coming to an end and the action will be resuming. So far so good for both goalkeepers, Alum Irene and Among Irene. Nothing yet here. It looks like the goalkeeper is still receiving the services of the doctors. It was very clear you can't have a game without a goalkeeper, so we have to wait for the goalkeeper to be fit to continue to play or be substituted, but that injury did not look very serious. She'll be able to continue. Well, medical team has been very, very exceptional in this competition. They've been the one responsible for making sure that the ladies are okay to continue from the Super League to where we are right now. Well, the game shall continue. It has taken a while, by the way, to begin. About 4 minutes due to the injury to the goalkeeper Among Irene. Of course, the water break. So, very sure that we shall be having about 5 minutes of added time when this one comes to an end. Game shall continue. Away by Emanuela. Collected yet at the midfield. This is Farida doing well there. Long pass. Farida again. Oyela. Away by Akwi. Farida here. Oyela. Clearance has not been very perfect today, but it's Farida Oyela again. Looks like this will be going on for throwing out to the vision side. Penina Mongin will be the one to deliver a long one. Penina collected calmly. Away by Akwi. Oh, the attack is on now perfectly. This is Adingo. Rokia. Kinuhira pushes that ball through. Poor control from Evers. Kunihira. As the pressure continues to build up, this is Kunihira niching that ball through. And finally just gotten away for throwing out to AMURIA High. 10 minutes of no more time to play for here. It is still 0-0 between Vision and AMURIA. Ball bouncing. Striving through straight to the arms of the goalkeeper Loom. Picked down from Accurate, now Farida. Stolen by Kunihira. And the chase is from Emanuela. Emanuela. Kunihira. Her controls should have been very poor, Kunihira. I don't know if she's putting on the right boots for this game. But again, the captain Oyela Farida has been very outstanding today. If you compare the game she played against the Ajax Queens and this one, and Kunihira could have taken a little bit of a knock there. Gosh, Kunihira complaining of a knee problem. Yeah, she's complaining of that knee. Well, basically, it's been the knees that have been causing a lot of problems for these ladies here, even in the Super League. Like we have normally said it, Some of these ladies from up country, not used to playing to artificial turf, on the artificial turf rather. And, when they come and begin playing game in, game out, I'll begin feeling the aftermath of that after about 2-3 days. So maybe if it was possible, we could be seeing FUFA, the body that governs the game of football, at least to try and invest in an artificial turf in almost every region, so that we can actually have such problems sorted out. It would be nice to see that, if we could have a artificial turf maybe in northern part, eastern part, so that prior to an event you can have the teams going to the respective centers of excellency, and they get used to that before they come down for a final. Well, that is just my thought. I don't know about you. Manuela and Farida there. Oyela at Timango. This is a Mongin rather. Trying to lick that ball through, and it's away. Collected calmly at the midfield. Timango doing well. She chases, wins possession. Super control there, but giving away. Timango. That's it, chipping that ball through there. And collected by Emanuela. This could be trouble because the chase is on. This is a Ringo Rukia, very pacey. This runs out of runway there. Oh, just reminding you that the Uganda Cup action returns next week. There's a lot of games to be played in the Uganda Cup. And trust me, the quarterfinals will be very, very interesting to follow. Very many mouth-watering clashes at the quarters. Ball away by Ajiling. Set in the midfield there by Nasongo. Now looking for Aringo. This is Aringo dancing her way through. She keeps the ball on play, and it's going to be a throw-in. Of course, the pressure on the far side by Anena just allowed Aringo to continue holding on to that ball. Throw for Aringo. You know it is. Hira. Manuela. Well, it has just been clearance from one side to the other. No serious connection today in the game. Two sides a little bit stingy with the way they're playing the game. Among it, Farida. Oh yeah, that's a very weird one. Kunihira giving it to giving it to Oyela. And Oyela. You can see the reaction from Oyela, and Kunihira just remains standing there. That's 5 minutes remaining to play for. Here's the foul. Good control there. That's poor play. Should be having a corner now to the vision side. This corner will be delivered perfectly by Fiona Arach, who has been quiet a bit. Long from Arach, away by Akurut, and back again for another corner. Arach to deliver. Can she deliver something nice? Long from Arach, it's a good corner. Turn a twist at Timango, waiting for this one. There's no room to pass that. This is Emanuela. Emanuela again. Overdoes it, flicks it back behind. Rukia stolen away again. Poor clearance this time from Ajiling Josephine. It's a run through. Currently, you have to admit there's been a switch in strategy, also especially for the AMURIA side. They did substitute a little earlier. Kurut coming in there, try and see if she can actually get something in this match. It's a poor ball forward. Nena looking to go long and stolen away. One pass through, collected calmly. This is Aringo. They failed to hold up as the chase is on there from Akurut. Now throw in. Well, that combination between Akurut together with Anyakun and Akurut, Akol, Manuel and Nasongo is one that has actually yielded good play for the AMURIA side. Stolen away here now. Scooping ball forward. The chase is on, intercepted perfectly. And the captain failing to control, but she'll be winning this again, Farida. Long from Farida. Now this is the chase now. Atimango, can she keep the ball on play? Well, she overdoes it. Don't think if she did keep that ball on play, did she? Well, looked like a goal kick to me. Yeah, she just failed to keep that ball on play. Atimango, she wanted to run right behind the ball, sorry, in front of the ball, and maybe try and cull it through. It's to me a very, very poor tactic for that. Could have just stopped it, brought it back, then try and maybe cross it or something. Kurut, Farida. Sylvia away. Farida controlling. Timango failing to get that, and Emmanuel away. Should that be a free kick? That is Kurut. Rehema brought down. This time it was the big lady herself, Rachel Achiro. Well, referee adds a minimum of 3. Bouncing ball. That's an orthodox clearance from the goalkeeper. Just totally using her leg. The coach not very happy. Maybe expected her to hold the ball, not clear the ball. Farida. Switching that ball long, collected well by Kunihira, and the fight continues around the midfield. This is Kunihira with a cross ball, a little bit of a zero pass there, and the chase is on Aringo. And safety fast by Nena. Good play there from a more play inside the box. Cross nice, collected firmly and away by Achiro. What can this yield into? Cross ball away. Timango was very pacey. She needs to cross this if she can. She does cross it slightly behind, and it's away. Oh, she's trying to do what she's supposed to be doing.
Kapi, Arin. Mama kwa maringi nanoi.
Now throwing out to AMURIA. So just a minute and a few seconds before we actually go down for that break. This game is still very open. Anyone can win it. You just cannot right away the side from Kitgum. They are a very good side. And same case is on the side from AMURIA, which fails to throw the ball again. It's a foul throw. It will be a throw now to Vision Women Football Club from Kitgum. Anena. Timango dropping forward. Ball bounces right in front of the goalkeeper. Look at what she did. She just remained standing there and putting the arm up. And the referee also smiling at that. It had to be really. Well, just up next will be the NRIM caucus. It's coming up later. Anena, sorry, that is Emanuela Rather. Away by Farida. They're on side now. They're two. Unfortunately, they were not on side. The referee has a look at her watch. She'll be able to blow the first half. There we go. Referee does blow the whistle to bring the first 45 minutes to an end. It has been a relatively intensive first half. Not seen anything serious in terms of goal scoring opportunity from both sides. Just reminding you that AMURIA High, the last game they played, they scored 8 against St. Peter's. They're just failing to show that kind of goal scoring, can I say, hunger in this match against the side from Kitgum. So for now, we take the break. When we come back, it will be the analysis and second half in just a bit.
Over here!
How did you get in there?
With my Airtel Money MasterCard.
But you don't even have a bank account.
Well, it's not a card. It's virtual, so no plastic. And it's safer.
But what are you doing there?
I want to buy Nancy a birthday gift, book my flight tickets, renew my Big Fix subscription, and order a shipment.
The Airtel Money MasterCard. It's not a card, but works just like one. Get one on the Airtel Money menu on your phone.
Kapo, you seem to be in a hurry. Where are you going to?
I'm gonna pay URA visit.
But you can access URA online. Why pay a visit?
To know more about the Kakasa business solutions, namely digital tracking solution, the voluntary disclosure program, and electronic fiscal receipting and invoicing solution, which have turned my business around. You know I need to be on top of my game to protect my empire. If you know, you know.
I too need to know what Kapo knows.
Kakasa, be sure you are in charge of your business. Uganda Revenue Authority, developing Uganda together.
What does it mean to be closer together? It's taking the last bus home for a surprise visit. Closer together is strangers finding a connection. It's bringing home something much more than a box. It's the warmth of home, or the beginning of something new. There's magic in sharing the things that we learn, because it's those things that bring us close together.
Well, it's halftime down at the FUFA Technical Center in Jeru, where AMURIA is playing our Vision, a women's football club, and we are back at Broadcast House in Kampala, Long Island Avenue. My name is John Sentamo. It's the FUFA Women Elite League that we bring to you, and I remind Ugandans, or in case those that have just joined, it's played in 4 groups. Group A, Group B has been there. Now we are in Group C. There is another group that will come later in the week, and of course the finals will be over the weekend, and we expect the top 2 teams from this to qualify to play in the Women's Super League that was won this year by the Lady Doves. For analysis of this first half of football, I'm joined by Majida Nanta, and if you've still just joined, she knows everything about Ugandan women football. She's been there, done that, as a player, as a coach, and as an administrator. Or in case those that have just joined.
Actually, the first half was well, and actually good, but when you look at the players and the way the game has been played, you could just see that the players are fatigued. That fatigue then costed them psychologically. First with AMURIA, they want to top the league, they want to top the group. So since they want to top the group, that means they are in panic, they're not concentrating, they're not playing the way they played last time. Then for Vision, they were told, I think, throughout the day and even yesterday night that you have to win this game to go through. So everyone psychologically is not fit, But this is where the coaches have to come and help these girls to see that they can play their game as they're supposed to be playing it.
Yeah, as a former player now, does this come into play and you're so much pressured as a player because of what lies ahead of you? You've got to win a game. You come into this game and know you've got to win. What happens to you?
Actually, as a player...
Can you control yourself before even the coach comes into play, coach?
Very crucial. If a player is able to control emotions or his emotions, that's good. There are psychological behaviors that every player have before the game or after the game, most especially before the game. And your body, your mind detects what kind of game you're going to play. Some people feel like butterflies, others don't want to talk, others are quiet.
Some don't even eat.
Some don't eat 2 hours or 3 hours or sometimes 10 minutes to the game, to the game. So depending on that, so now this is where players' psychological comes in. Players must be mentally fit, but to control their behaviors, their psychological behaviors. Now coaches who are trained now, this is where they have to help these players and tell them, as a coach, you should know your player. If a player doesn't want to eat, you should know that she should eat before, maybe 2 hours before the game, or
5 hours before.
Or 5 hours, or give her a lot of food at night. So now all these things are within these players. And you can see these are young players. Actually, they're not young as in age, but they're young because it's their first time. So now the problem here we are going to have is that psychological and how these players can collectively control their emotions accordingly because they have different emotions.
Now, group football is usually about number one playing number two.
Yes.
That's why AMURIA would really love to be top of the group, so that in case of anything, they play number two, which usually to us is a weaker team than number one.
Yes.
It's just an assumption, you never know, because some number twos have gone on to win World Cups. You come out number two from the group, but you go on to win the World Cup. But the mathematics in this group is very, very delicate.
Sure.
Because AMURIA, that has won 2 games, sits pretty.
Exactly.
Coach, all through the first half, you've been going through this. Tell Ugandans what the mathematics is all about, considering that Ugandans now know that to qualify out of a group, it's points, goals for, against, goal difference, then other things will come into play.
Actually, you look at now, AMURIA wants to top the group because we say if you top the group, you'll be fairly like to the next step, you have the weaker team.
And by the coach, just to stamp a little there, I'm certain they will top the group because they've got a very, very good. They've scored 11 goals.
Exactly.
They're already on 6 points. You don't see an avalanche of goals in the second half of this particular game.
Sure.
For any one of them to offset.
Exactly.
To offset for Vision. To score many goals to offset them from the top of the table.
Exactly. Now the task ahead is with Vision. Now what Vision should do, actually, let me first talk to the coach. And the coach now shouldn't put pressure, shouldn't stretch these players. They're already stressed. But now it's just now to tell them exactly, to brief them, to give them those instructions that will help them to play the ball forward, ahead to a player. You would find that because of this now players are disorganized, like their team organization. Coaches should talk about the team organization because Vision now needs like to be safe. Can they score 4 goals to nil? 3 goals to nil is good, but at least now they're looking for 4 goals and they don't need AMURIA to score. They don't need to, AMURIA should score, like they should score AMURIA, but they should not concede.
Concede goals,
yes, exactly. So now these players are stressed enough. They are now confused. The coaches now, this is their work to do. They should now try to make these girls think about the game, think about the 45 minutes, because this is where they have to change everything, and then give them those instructions that are going to help. For women in football, their game is basic. The coach's coaching is also basic. It's one thing. Space out. Play the game forward. Play it ahead to your teammates. Run into those spaces if there's any. When you reach the final third, you either score, depending. Outside the 18 box, do we need power or accuracy? We need power. Shoot with power. Exactly. If you're inside, don't do anything, just accuracy. Tap that ball. So those simple basics from how they can transit from defense, immediately when they win the game, to attack. That is the only basic little instructions that will help the team to at least get maybe 2 goals. If they're lucky enough, they can even get 4.
Or even at least win the game.
Exactly.
Now, the mathematics is this simple. Like I've told you a couple of seconds ago, that AMURIA on 6 points has scored 11 goals. So they look to be safe.
Exactly.
Now, Ajax has completed 3 games of football. Earlier today, beating up on St. Peter's. They've scored 8 goals.
Exactly.
They've beaten St. Peter's 5-1. They've beaten Vision 1-0.
Exactly.
And then they lost to AMURIA 3-2. They've got 8 goals. Now, Vision, the team in action that must win today comfortably, has scored 5 goals and conceded 1 goal. That means they have a goals scored 5. So the onus, the impetus is on them to ensure they score 4 goals.
Exactly.
To offset Ajax.
Ajax.
At least in the short term.
Yeah.
Then if they score 7 goals, they can even offset AMURIA itself and go top of the group. That is the joy about being in football, I think.
Exactly, and actually it can happen. It can happen.
Yeah, it's never over.
Yes, yes. So, but they have only 45 minutes to think. Now, it's the coaches, the team managers, everyone now. They should not shout and tell these girls this and that. They should only look at those basic 3-4 instructions that are going to help these girls to play a better game and score 4 or 3 goals. Yeah,
Ugandans, please be reminded, it's the FUFA Women Elite League. And I keep saying this, despite the elite in it, it's the second tier of Ugandan women's football. It's played in 4 groups. A, B have been there before, and in A, Kings of Kings and Dynamic qualified to go to the quarterfinals, and in B, Renez and Bunyaroguru qualified to go into the next round, that is the quarterfinals. And as I speak of now, I'm certain AMURIA is the team from Group C that has qualified. We look for either Vision or Ajax that joins them into the quarterfinals. Then we shall have a rest day tomorrow, and we come back Tuesday with a Group D of this Women Elite League.
Exactly.
I think, how are people enjoying the football the way it's played?
Come again?
People enjoying the football?
Oh, actually, people are enjoying football, and UBC, thank you so much, and FUFA for organizing this. Now, for me, like the team coming from AMURIA has been in the game, like that's the area where they have been, always the school coming to post-primary, but now they're playing the league. UBC is televising the game, so everyone now should know. But let me say these points. Now, I would like to ask those people within those communities. We have a problem with goalkeepers. Can I call those players? Don't need to be retired to help women football. Even if you're still a player in 4th division in AMURIA, 5th division in Gulu, please come and share the knowledge that your goalkeeper coaches, I'm talking to these boys or men who are playing football. You can come once in a while and help these girls, coach them. You don't need to retire to be coached. Start from there, because really these girls needs you. The people who are investing in the game are putting it there, but it's you now to come and volunteer. Start as a volunteer. You never know what will happen.
Yeah, Coach Majid has talked about goalkeeping, and we've realized that goalkeeping at this particular tournament has been really awful at times.
Exactly.
The goalkeepers, starting from the Super League till where we are now, the goalkeeping is a big Achilles heel. And I think, like she says, men out there that have played football in the toppest of leagues, you can go down there if you're a former goalkeeper. And I know there are many down there in Apache and AMURIA and wherever, whichever part of the country, you can go and volunteer to teach these girls how to play their football, especially in goalkeeping. Because what I was told is that most of the coaches in women's football only focus on the outfield players.
Exactly.
The goalkeepers are not told simple things. They don't even know how a goalkeeper is warmed up, save for drilling them the way they've copied those scenes elsewhere, and it doesn't work out pretty well.
Yeah, and actually, Bans, even the coaches, you can also, if you played top football, I know you played in these big leagues, big clubs, and then you went back to your respective community. Come and help out. This is just something to the love, the passion. Don't kill it. Come and help the girls. Come and volunteer at least, because these girls are talented, but we do not only want to see them cleverly doing it, but we need also to see the tactical and the technical knowledge of the coaches, these girls. And if they are helped in that area, we'll have a very interesting and better playing in women football in the future.
Yeah, and today being a Sunday, I'll quote from what I've followed in my church, is what we say there, I confess. And it says, I confess, Almighty God, in what I've done and in what I have failed to do. So if you fail to go and help out these girls, I think you're doing a disservice not only to yourself, but also to the nation. And I'll be sure you'll find us in heaven and you'll wonder why we went over to heaven. But anyways, Coach, final remarks, second half, expectations.
Okay, now the teams are fatigued. These girls are exhausted. They are played. You know, it's very hard to play a tournament, actually, in the gala form. 3
games in 4 days.
That is very hard, and actually credit should go to these girls.
And on the turf.
They have tried on the turf. And you've seen bands that like they're getting those serious injuries at the knees. Those are the injuries for all women all over the world. So I think the nurses are doing a better job. Now what I want to do, like quickly what I want to tell the coaches, let them tell these girls basic playing, play it forward, space out, play to your teammate, go forward, and actually the target is to score the goal. Once they do that, do it as many times as possible, and one of the team will win.
Thank you, our camera person Nasa of Magic FM. But Peter Tai, also of Magic FM and UBC, joins with commentary. He says Uganda is protected by the God of Israel.
Game still very much locked on 0-0, and just what will be coming out from here. Just 45 minutes away, just 45 minutes before we find out who qualifies or who doesn't qualify for the next round. Long away, flag up. And Vision will continue to pile the pressure up on the ladies all the way from AMURIA now. Well, the AMURIA side actually were much better in the second half in that game against St. Peter's. Throw for AMURIA. We brought in very quickly by Akwi. And the pressure keeps on now. This is Nasongo. Akwi. Chases for Emanuela now. She loves scoring from this side of the goals. And there's a control to the box line. There's a chance on one-on-one. Could they score? Good save from the keeper. Irene Alum denies Akwi what could have been her fourth goal of the competition. Should have done better. Akwi should have done, actually, Kurut rather, should have done much better. Rehema Kurut. She just cannot believe that Irene Alum made that stop there. Good save. Corner. Corner shall be brought in by Nasongo Grace. Will be the one to deliver this one. It's Nasongo. In the box, the header is free. And it's cleared away, but not very away. It's still bubbling around. And finally gotten away. But here comes the chance again with a long driven shot and good save. Well, this was the chance for the goal, really. Good control from Ephraim. Sorry, Rehema, rather. Maybe you thought she would have gone a little bit harder. She was all alone, but look at the shot she went for. Just simple tap. There's a goal kick now to AMURIA. I'll be looking to send it very much long, courtesy of Irene Akurut. And stolen away, but not well. Among Penina. Fouling in the process here. Could have picked up a slight injury there. Penina Mongin. She's feeling the aftermath of that knock, Penina. Hopefully she'll be able to continue. I think she's okay to continue, Penina. She'll be able to continue with this. Long away. Brush back into possession. Now stolen away. This is good for Vision. Can they utilize this? A cross ball through. Here comes a chance, but it's really dallied away. Well, sometimes you actually wonder when these footballers will be scoring goals, when the chances will be coming through. Really. Away by Anena. Another long ball to the wing side. Swept away perfectly by Akwi. Wondering why the referee did blow that whistle. Could be a foul. Free kick. AMURIA. Well, this was a chance a while ago. Unfortunately for Atimango, she just failed to get the right ball down. Ended up falling. But again, good run there from Arach Fiona. That was very, very awkward play there from Akurut. Dodging that is Amongin, and Amongin had to fall down. Interesting stuff, very interesting. Aringo trying to lift that ball forward. It's now collected here by Akurut. Achiro. Now Farida, the captain. There's a battle there between Amongin and Emanuela. And Emanuela brought down by Amongin. When you look at the AMURIA side, they've actually been having some bit of slight issues when it comes down to equipment. The first game that they played against the Ajax Queens, they did not have shin guards. That game had to delay for a while until the footballers had to get some shin guards.
I
don't know if it's actually me or no, but it looks like the captain is not having any shin guard protection. Arach. Fiona Arach, scooping ball forward, looking for Timango. Goes away for a goal kick now to AMURIA. Just reminding you that the games are being played at the FUFA Technical Center down in Njeru. That's where we are for this match in Njeru. Football does continue again on UBC as the Uganda Cup will be played this coming week here. Week that begins today. Very many interesting games to be played in the Uganda Cup. Been following those games perfectly well. You do have Express KCC, one of those games. Wakiso Giants up against Police is also another interesting game. There are very many interesting games coming up, and also that game between Vipers and Villa. That'll be another interesting game that will be coming through all the way from Chitende.
Hey, Evans, Ujarwe, Lilimijo, Ujar.
On Vipers versus Villa, that game shall be played on Tuesday. 4 p.m. is the time for that one. So interesting stuff. Away by a Kurut. And to remind you also that the games will be live on UBC TV. All the matches of the quarterfinals will be live. So we got you covered. Throw coming up now to Vision. It's interesting thing is that Aringo Rukia has become a ball boy. He's not supposed to be doing that. Rukia. Kunihira. Stolen away by Emanuela. Kunihira looking for Nasongo. Away by Farida. Uncollected here by Arach Fiona. But that's going to be going out for a throw in here. Nena. Pushed away by Fiona. Well, that's not good play from Akurut Iron, really. Not good play. Should have done much better. Maybe give the ball to the goalkeeper. Begin from there rather than just putting it away for a throw-in. Anena. Sylvia. Anena again. The pressure keeps on piling up now as a long ball through. Farida. This bounces well. Goalkeeper has to come out, and she does very well and takes a knock in the process. Flag has not yet been blown. Now it has to be blown. Oh, wait a moment. Whistle has not yet been blown. The goalkeeper is down. Now goalkeeper Mong just risked herself going out to punch that ball. You can see the apologies coming in from Amongin Penina there. She was yellow carded a while ago. Amongin. It's still very much locked on 0-0. Could have been a time maybe for the footballers to run to their coach and get some other instructions. There you have it. The coach of AMURIA is actually calling up on Kongai together with The captain, Cole Emmanuel, all called up, but that's the foul. Goalkeeper committing herself with a punch, and oof, that was the knock. So the striker Arach Fiona also did receive some few instructions from the coach. Would have been nice to have listened to the conversation there, but a little bit far from the microphones. Kind of strategy the coach was putting on Arach Fiona. It's been slightly dull today, Arach, compared to her previous game. Vision, 1 win, 1 loss. AMURIA, 2 wins already in this competition. Now that was the battle there between Manuela and Amongin that resulted into the yellow card for Amongin. Now that's up. Kurut away. Repossessed by Aringo. Stolen away at the midfield. And Kunihira looking very smart on the pitch there with attacking. Away by Amongin. Will be very disappointing. Well, the Super League of the women actually was won by Lady Doves all the way from Masindi, who did receive a hero's welcome in Masindi. Well, the people of Masindi welcomed them to a huge party over there. They were welcomed from the road. It was just an exciting day when the trophy was taken to Masindi. I don't know how it will look if maybe a team all the way from northern part goes on to win it, how it will be looking there. Chance away, this is nice, good control, but solid defensive work there by Akurut. And Irene Among had to come out to receive that. Doesn't look very comfortable among Irene. Ball for Moria now. Away by Emanuela. Collected here by Aringo at the midfield off the legs of Kunihira, who remains standing. And repossessed here again by Vision, who are looking for something here. This is good play. Ball called back now. Trying to deliver this deep down onto the shot, but straight to the goalkeeper Among. Well, something not right today with Kunihira. She's been slightly blunt. Very, very blunt today. Away by Among. Manuela. Kunihira. Now here comes a chance for Aringo. Good piece of defensive work from Lucy and Nena. Throw shall be brought in very, very quickly. Nyakun. Foul. Well, actually, Anyakun Pauline has been dropped from the striking back to her favorite position, that is actually at right back. Jersey number 20, Pauline Anyakun, did score in that 8th goal when they beat St. Peter's. Long ball forward, Aringo, disappointing. TVT continues to draw up on the second half here so far. Again, very much locked on here. 0-0 scoreboard reading. Long ball forward, collected perfectly at the midfield. The fight for the ball, Kunihira onto the wing side. Manuela fighting, loses out. Now this is good here. Flick back. Aber. Farida flicking, no foul. Emanuela. Chest the ball is a Ringo Rukia. She does keep the ball on play. Tries to attack her marker. Rukia. Emanuela. Away by Amongin. Well, you have to admit that the game is currently now opening up, but still very physical at the midfield. Kunihira. Rukia. Pauline. Goalkeeper coming out of her line. She's in trouble here. Very lucky there, Alum, that it wasn't on target. She's wondering why she had to come out of her line. Manuela meeting a rock on Amongin Penina, was actually being very, very tight at the back there. Oh, this is a very good run on the wing side, looking for a bear. And good clearance from Akwi Babra. Vision 0, Moria 0. That's a very long ball through, could be disturbing the goalkeeper here. And it's over the bar. Well, very lucky among Irene, very, very lucky. Sometimes when you're to come out to receive a ball, you have to do whatever it takes to receive that. When you come out to receive and you just cannot, it will be trouble for you. You can see Akurut Irene having a little bit of a word with asking her what's going on. Akurut. Pulling away. Aringo. Oh, it's given away to Kasongo. Beats one, Kasongo. Opens up play and swept away by Anena. Oh, they are very dangerous when they go forward, Amuria. Kasongo, Aringo, and of course Akurut Rehema. That's the best squad they have so far. This is Rehema with a miscue. Somebody actually laughing at that. Arach. Oh, this was it. When you come out to receive a ball, whoops! Very, very, very lucky. Really, very, very lucky. Farida, that's excellent control work. And stolen away by Arach, Fiona. Akurut defending. Arach. Farida. Drawing long. Safety from the goalkeeper among Irene. Good play. Oh, there's a chase here for Akurut. Looks like there will be a substitution now coming up. Just waiting to see who will be coming in and who will be going out. Wait a moment. Is that Jazzy number 1 also coming out very soon? Wait and confirm on who. Yeah, she won't continue. Among Irene has been limping. Totally, you can see her limping out. And now here comes the substitute, Adio. Actually, Adio played in the second game. Surprisingly, Adio is also a defender. She played as a defender in the last game, so she's in as a goalkeeper. That's the beauty of being multi-talented. Adio in goal, replacing Among And stolen away by Emanuela. And fouled. It could be a yellow card going out now to Atimango. Atimango will be receiving that yellow for that pull on the neck of the captain Akole Emanuela. 25 minutes remaining to go. Vision 0. AMURIA High 0.
Yeah, hard luck, let's press. We press.
Yeah, that was the foul.
Hey!
That's the first goal keeping for Dio. Let's see if she will be able to do much better. Oops. Well, that's the substitute goalkeeper who actually comes in as makeshift. It's trouble now for AMURIA. Long ball from Aringo. And the chase is through Rukia. They keep the ball on play. Actually, it's Nasongo trying to be clever. It's confirmation for the yellow card given away to Atimango.
Press. Press.
First line, eh? Hello.
Throw to Babrakwi. Babra. Now whose foul is it? It has to be the other way around. And it will be a ball for Vision. Even if the AMURIA footballer is complaining that she was the one that was kicked in the process. Sometimes such a situation gets you slightly confused. Nasongo is on the ground asking the referee questions. There's also jersey number 7, Aneno Paulvin Bolton, feeling the aftermath of that kick. Shall be having that slight break before we actually go down for the water break again. The two footballers receiving medical. Aneno Paulvin Bolton for Vision, and of course on the other side Nasongo Grace for AMURIA. Aneno throwing her body right at the foot of Nasongo, but she wins the free kick. "22 minutes remaining to play. Remains like this, Vision will be eliminated from the competition. And the Ajax Queens will be going through. Among it. Anena. Where they are by Rukia. Kurut plays that ball through. Now this could be costly. They do very, very well. Unfortunately, it goes out for a throw in here to AMURIA. Kui Babra looking to get this ball in very long. And the brush not very good. Glides away for a goal kick now to Vision, who are taking their time, by the way. They need to work very hard and bring this ball back into play very quickly. They are the ones chasing. AMURIA are very comfortable there. 6 points already. And if they pick up a draw, this will be 7 for them. To, of course, Vision is 4. And Ajax Queens will be going through, who already have 6 points to their name. That's a nice ball through. Goes in! Beauty! That's a beautiful goal from Aringo Rukia. And look at how she celebrates that goal there. Beautiful goal. Well, she has been looking for that goal, Aringo Rukia. And she makes it 1 for AMURIA and 0 for Vision. Well, I didn't expect that to go in, but in this league, anything can happen from long distance. Goalkeeper Irene Alum totally beaten. And Ringo, look at this. Well, she gets the ball, good control, one, boom! Bam! She actually had to sit down. Look at this, she sits down, boom! And she's down. But in the process, good goal. One control, second is a shot. Now that is skill, that is skill. Don't wait for the ball to touch down. Score, hit it. AMURIA leading by 1 goal to 0. Aringo Rukia, the goal scorer. Now they can relax a bit. That is AMURIA. For Vision, the result won't be favoring them. So away by Adio. Flowed away again. Emanuela with a pass. Akurut. Back into the area as they continue to man up. Given away very cheaply. Free kick here to Vision. They are the ones chasing now. They are 1 goal down with about 19 minutes, rather 18 minutes to play for here. Anything can happen. The captain not happy, Farida. Farida, long ball forward. It's bouncing but goes out for a goal kick. That's no problem there. One pass to Nasanga. Put away there by Nina. Throw coming up to AMURIA. Gone very quickly, connected here by the goal scorer Ringo. Holds it well. At the midfield now. Kunihira failing to squeeze. Kunihira away to Emanuela. Emanuela with the pass, looking for Rehema, who's not there. Well, even if they are trailing by 1-0, they still give this a shot. Vision ladies all the way from Kitgum. Rukia. Well, last ball was off the legs of Farida, so that will be a throw into AMURIA. Look at that for control. Nasongo, confidence, but she fouls in the process here. A foul on Farida. Farida long. Free kick here to Vision. It's a bouncing ball. Good arms from the goalkeeper. That's a foul. Could have been a goal, but let's wait and see. But the flag goes up. The goalkeeper was actually pushed into the back of the net. And you can see her fighting to bring herself out and back in play. That's Dio complaining and totally just seated. Well, the first goalkeeper picked up an injury. It was a knee injury. It looks like the second. Here we go. Let's confirm this. Long ball from Farida. It is bouncing and bouncing. Yeah, that's the foul. The collision there was just enough. Here we go. She had it covered and she had to be pushed inside by Arach Fiona. Arach trying to be very clever. Well, surprising that they already begun celebrating that. As the goalkeeper Dio receives the medical attention, the players go down to cool off. I think the referee has blown that water break, if I'm not mistaken. But that's the goal scorer so far, Rukia Ringo. Her goal is the one separating the two sides here. It's the FUFA Women Elite League. And AMURIA want to become the first team to qualify from this group with all the maximum 9 points. They've not yet lost any game. They managed to beat the Ajax Queens by 3 goals to 2. But this goal here, look at that control and the shot. Super goal. Well, she even sat down to watch it go. That's the most interesting thing. She had time to sit down and watch it go. Bam! Back of the net. Good goal. Scoring her first goal competitively in this competition, Aringo Rukia. But this is the incident that led to the injury to the goalkeeper, Adio. Oh, she landed very, very awkwardly on the artificial turf. It's plastic, remember, so the friction, you have to leave some bit of skin on the ground, really. Hope she'll be able to continue, the goalkeeper, Dio. And the referee coming to check on the process of the medical team. They're totally taking some time off. Disappointing for the Vision ladies, really. The Vision Women's Football Club from Kitgum, together with their coach on the other side. Well, this is the coach of AMURIA, Pam Tom. Well, we're very happy with the performance of his ladies. They've been very outstanding. Again, the plaster to the knee. Those are very many cuts, and we memory for the footballers when they go back home. We begin giving good stories on the kind of cuts there. This one I got here, this one I got here. Most of the footballers of AMURIA playing without shin guards. Dio fears to clear that ball, so it will be a Kurut Irene to go forward. Among in fighting, it's cleared away. Just 12 minutes of no more time to play. Farida fails to keep the ball on play. It goes out there, throw in. Anyakun Pauline. Foul on Nasongo. Away by Irene. This bouncing ball inside the box could be very dangerous. You don't dilly-dally with such a ball there. Referee saving them and gives them a free kick. Done very quickly. It's collected here. Given away yet again. Repossessed through. And the chest now to Arach. Irene does well. Aber. This is Adio now to deliver this ball forward.
Press, it's okay.
Chase
Press,
on Farida.
Rukia, wasiende. Rukia, don't go.
Long throw, good control. Pauline with a good delivery.
It's okay. There was an idea in
Been a foul there.
Hello? There was an idea in it, but it didn't.
Throw. Farida. Flick on coming through there from Atimango.
Good play.
Pauline.
Aya, Kapi, you're so much behind.
Manuela, she can shoot from distance. She goes for the cross now. Nasongo with a 1-2. Good control in here. Could be strike and good save from the keeper. Trace Rehema Akurut has been denied by Alum. Well, Alum has been very outstanding. Akurut Rehema has been poor. Should have been 2. Throw in for Amuria. Stolen away by Aringo. Looking for Nasongo. Farida doing well. Amongin loses. The captain Emanuela with a long pass. Stolen away by the other captain, Farida. Aringo.
It's okay, hard luck, hard luck. Rukia.
Farida. Could have been a foul throw according to the referee. I've seen very many of that. This is a chance really. And Rehema, for a person who has actually scored 3 goals in the competition, that was poor. Oh, the chance for the one-on-ones, and that could be a foul and a possible send-off, if I'm not mistaken. Let's wait and confirm this. Could be trouble. Yellow card given away. Very, very lucky Ajiling Josephine. Was that a goal-scoring opportunity? Because it looked to me Arach Fiona was goal-bound. Very lucky to be in the game. Ajiling goes to the book of the referee, but standing on this right now is Amongin Penina. Just reminding you that the goalkeeper Dio is basically a makeshift goalkeeper. Of all the people on the bench, she was the best keeper. But here we go. To me, that was a goal-scoring opportunity and deserved a red card. Deserved the red card, really. She was off. She was off, really. Ajiling is lucky to be on. Penina up against Adio. Amongin looking to make this 1-1. That's Amongin, and that's disappointing. Very disappointing Amongin, really. Should have done better. Kuru tiring away. Nasongo. Kinuhira. Emanuela driving through now. Rukia. One pass away. Nasongo. Up again to Rukia. And Rukia this time again the goalkeeper. Doing very well. That's a long throw away. Rukia. Trying to get that ball in very quickly, but they do not get that ball in. 6 minutes remaining to play for in this match. Vision leading by 1-0. Emmanuel, or rather Emanuela. Rukia chasing, Manuela fouled. If it remains like this, the Ajax Queens will be very happy. They'll be going through to the next round. They'll be going as the second team in Group C, as we wait for Group D to come in tomorrow but 1. And they collect again. Nasongo, defended well by Farida. Anena, Farida. Stolen away there by Ajiling. Game continues now. Aringo. No foul. Pamela, sorry, that is Farida rather. Kurut. Rukia. Captain K. Rukia. Trying to look for Rehema but not available. Rukia handles the ball. Penalized by the referee for the handball there. Well, this game is still on. You just cannot write it away because here come the vision ladies. Holding, can't push through, stolen away. They're still in the box, dilly-dallying with the ball here. And Emanuela wins the ball free and square. Emanuela beats a marker. The referee punishes her for that. I don't know exactly what for, but it is a free kick here to the Vision women football team and a substitution to come through. AMURIA 1, AMURIA High School from AMURIA, Vision Women from Kitgum, trailing. Collected yet again from the back. Nasongo. Akelo coming in for Akurut. Well, really, Akurut actually came in as a sub, and she has not actually been outstanding today. Well, yesterday but one she came in and scored a goal. Today she's come in and performed poorly. Kurut Rehema came in as a replacement for Anyakun. Was it Anyakun? Farida. Rukia trying to go very quickly and gives it away for a goal kick now to Vision from Kitgum. That's Akelo, who has just come in for Kurut, looking very young. Rukia. It's away by Among in Penina. Nyakun. Long ball from Atimango. It's good game reading there from Adio. Just allows the ball to roll out for a goal kick. That'll be a goal now to AMURIA, looking to send this ball forward very quickly. We have so far played 89 minutes, waiting to find out exactly how many minutes the referee will add on. It's Rukia away. She went very hurriedly for that, and this gives away the ball to Vision, who also tried very much to quickly get on with the game. Well, lucky for them, the ball just goes away for a throw-in now to aside from Kitgum as they continue to pile the pressure. Another throw-in. Long ball it is. Wasted opportunity. And the center referee has added a minimum of 4 minutes in this match. 4 minutes.
No bounce.
Kelo chasing but not getting there. Rukia.
Perfect. Let's go.
Long from Pauline. Akelo on the chest. And good play there from Dongchen. Rukia. It's become a game of ping pong now. From one side to the other. Onto the wing to Emanuela. She's good inside the box. She tries to drop this and good save from the keeper. Now that ball was goal bound. But again, good goalkeeping from Irene Alum. Call Emanuel. Manuela rather looking for her 5th goal of the campaign. She's stuck on 4. Alongside Nasongo, also with 4 goals in this group here and competition. Alongside Namwenge Bernadette of Ajax Queens. This is Nasongo. Oh, there's a bouncing ball through here, but nobody to receive. And the foul will be going the other way around, and there could be a yellow card here. And it looks like Kunuhira will be the one to receive this. They've totally counted for her here, there, there. Well, she goes to the book and she walks away. It's away by Farida. Well, that was the chance that went to nobody in particular. And the yellow card given away to Kunohira. Throw in. Long ball, but poor. Yeah, that's what has happened in this competition. The throws have been very poor, really. It's, I think, something that the federation, I think, needs to tell the coaches yet again. Try and teach the ladies how to throw the ball, because most of them are having a problem with throwing. Now look at the captain. I'll be going long here. Call Emmanuel, or Emanuela rather. Stolen away. Kunuhira sweeps it forward at the center. Kurut. Emanuela driving forward, looking for Kello. And Shiro defending well, putting that ball out for safety. So throw here to Amuria. So currently clock running down. Anya Kun. Header deep down to Akello. That's a poor cross there from Akello, really. It just goes away straight up to the goalkeeper as it goes away for a goal kick. Brushed away. Atimango. Akurut has been there sweeping everything that comes away. Akurut today. She's done very well. Another clearance. Surely the referee will be blowing the whistle now. There's nothing from this match that can yield anything. They added 4. She has a look at the clock. And this could be it. Well, there you go. The center referee does blow the final whistle to bring this encounter at one end in Group C. So the matches of Group C come to an end today. And the side all the way from Amuria, that is Amuria High, are 100% victorious, winning all their games in the campaign. But the problem is for the team from Kitgum Vision, they also exit the competition just like that. So this is how it ends. It is 1-0 in favor of Amuria High. as they go down and wait for the other team that will be coming through. But basically you can say it is the Ajax Queens and AMURIA that qualify from this group. AMURIA qualifying as table leaders with 9 points, then the Ajax Queens with 6. They go through, and also we shall be waiting to see what comes from Group D. Let's go for the break. When we come back, a wrap-up and more.
Experience 100% 4G speeds across Uganda with the Airtel 4G Pocket Wi-Fi available at 123,000 shillings only. It comes with 15 GB free for 1 month. Visit the nearest Airtel shop, device selling shop or Airtel online shop. www.airtel.co.ug/broadband-discover. Airtel, the smartphone network.
What does it mean to be closer together? It's taking the last bus home for a surprise visit. Closer together is strangers finding a connection. It's bringing home something much more than a box. It's the warmth of home, or the beginning of something new. There's magic in sharing the things that we learn, because it's those things that bring us close together.
Has anyone seen Bob?
Over here!
How did you get in there?
With my Airtel Money MasterCard.
But you don't even have a bank account.
Well, it's not a card. It's virtual, so no plastic, and it's safer.
But what are you doing there?
I want to buy Nancy a birthday gift, book my flight tickets, renew my Big Click subscription, and order a shipment.
The Airtel Money MasterCard. It's not a card, but works just like one. Get one on the Airtel Money menu on your phone.
Oh yes, we promised you sport and football is what we bring to you, and we've just delivered to you Group C of the Women Elite League that has climaxed down at the Fatakinko Center in Injeru. Good afternoon, welcome back from that game of football. My name is John Bansentamo, and for this particular edition, to break it down, especially this game, is Majida Nantanda, a CAF licensed coach, a veteran in football, and former player, now coach, administrator. Majida, yes. Second half of football, we get a goal, and of course AMURIA confirm themselves into the next round of games.
Yeah, like it was supposed to be. AMURIA has done it. Actually, when you look at even how they have scored the game, the goal is like they had that confidence. In second half, they tried to open up. First half, they were trying to not concede, and that's why you had a dull game. But now you see the way Lukia scored the ball, the technique, the skill, and then actually how she struck the ball in the goal. That was fantastic.
Yeah, that confirms that, of course, AMURIA tops the group on 9 points and will be followed by Ajax Queens. And I think many Ugandans' hearts are now calmed down that Ajax is through. What does this mean for football? AMURIA, Ajax, join Bunyarugulu, Rennes, Kings of Kings, and Dynamic Senior Secondary School, Jeza.
Actually, one thing I would like to say about this, like all regions are going to be served. You're going to have teams from the northern to the western, everywhere, even in the central. And so this is now where we're going to look at how women football has grown. Then the next step will be how can we develop it now. So our viewers there, everyone, every Ugandan should now wait to see the best of everything in women football, because the way it is from
spread, yeah.
The spread, yeah. That is now we are going to see
almost every region is represented.
Exactly.
And of course, a Group D will follow. I remind Ugandans that the Women Elite League has been played in groups because of a bubble. Sorry, because of COVID-19. A bubble down at the Technical Center in Nigeria. We had Group A, Group B. We've just finished Group C, and Group D comes. There is Lango, there is Wakiso, there is Ehikos, and of course Shimarun. Coach, in a second, that group coming up.
Yeah, actually, all the groups now are going to again have to be entertained. I know Shimaroons, all those teams who are coming, they're going to play, because now this is where they have to learn. They've been watching these games, the coaches have been watching the games, the players have been watching the games. They need to do the difference from what others have been doing. So there we expect a very good display, and actually this last group will show us that at least the game and players and as well as coaches are learning through what has been aspiring, like the games that have played from Group 1, Group A to the last one, which is D.
Yeah, in a moment we're going to be crossing over to Entebbe where the NRM caucus is meeting, starting at, supposed to be starting at 2, but anytime, keep it UBC because you'll get all the details from there. But before I leave, Coach, your final remarks.
Actually, the final remarks are thank you so much, UBC. Thank you so much, FUFA, for doing this. Now for coaches, actually let me talk about the coaching education. Well, there is a course for Uganda Coaches Football Association that was basically organized for coaches who work with women to be in the next month. So coaches should enroll in this. Lastly, then I would like to talk to all the players and coaches. I'd like to thank the stakeholders. I want to tell all the entire Ugandan that once you give that girl child a chance to expose her talent, to play the game she feels she can play, this is how we can help them. Please, parents, community people, everyone, schools, thank you so much for investing in the girl's child. Thank you so much for those schools and institutions that are giving the girls free education. Please, together we can do it, and let also girls enjoy and actually showcase their talents, because a talent is a gift from God.
Yeah, you've put it right. Talents are a gift from God, and UBC is a gift from God, as is FUFA and Stanbic Uganda, because football continues on Tuesday. For us, it will be the Stanbic Uganda Cup, and of course, don't miss Vipers against Sports Club Villa. That is on Tuesday. Then Wednesday through Friday, we shall have Express versus KCCA. Then we shall have Wakiso Giants against Police, and of course, Proline against the win of either Kigezi, Homeboys, or Bull. From me, John Ban Centerman, and the rest of the team in Kampala, I would like to say thank you for being a part of us. Let me hand you over to 3 gentlemen that are so eloquent in politics: Jagenda Semakula, Mututa James, and Akol Mazima. They take you to the NRM caucus. See you when we come again.
Has anyone seen Bob?
Over here!
How did you get in there?
With my Airtel Money MasterCard.
But you don't even have a bank account.
Well, it's not a card.